Hey everybody, Shagdog and
Diddy.
the Spitter Swallow beer review. And we're doing Genesee's Cream Ale. We're going to revisit this one. Me and Jammer did this one like a week ago, a little bit over a week ago. But Diddy wanted to try it because he's never had it.
Never had this one.
Even though we lived in New York, Pennsylvania, but he never drank it as a teenager, young adult.
Nope, I've heard all about it.
Yeah. But this one gets a 71 Beer Advocate. It's a cream ale, 5.1% ABV, brewed by Genesee Brewing Company / Dundee Brewing Company.
Where's Dundee?
Dundee is actually, I think it's...
Sounds like Pennsylvania town. Dundee, Pennsylvania.
I think Dundee was... Where the hell was Dundee?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
I don't know, but they used to brew... for Genesee, because Genesee didn't have their own brewery at one time, or I don't know, some shit. They're two different breweries that combined. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that Dundee sounds like a Pennsylvania town.
I think it was somewhere in New Hampshire, one of those places, but it lists them both in St. Paul Street, Rochester, New York now. So
yeah,
that's let's do it.
Their main headquarters are.
Now this is a cream ale. But I've had plenty of better cream ales, actually. Since
I've never had a cream ale. All right. Not too bad. Cloudiness. It's kind of have a sweet smell. Never had a cream ale, so not sure what it's supposed to smell like. It has a creamy smell.
Well, I'll read it to you real quick what a cream ale is. This is not the best cream ale, and it probably won't even go with all this. But anyhow, a cream ale, according to Beer Advocate, spawned from the American light lager style, are brewed as an ale through sometimes finished with a lager yeast. So it's an ale, but it's got might have lager yeast or lager beer mixed into the final product. Adjuncts such as corn and rice are frequently used to lighten the color or the body, but is uncommon for smaller craft brewers to make it all malt cream ale. Pale straw to pale golden color, they were known to have a low degree of hop bitterness, yet some hop aroma. More recently, a number of breweries have put their stamp on the style by giving it a more hoppy character, nudging it toward imperial pale ale, well carbonated and well attenuated. There you go.
And it smells kind of like it has a sweet aroma to it.
Yeah.
Guess this is the final test here.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty clear, actually. It does have a creamy look to it, or oily look, I guess. You tried it already?
Yeah, it's not bad. Kind of has that like frothy, like I don't know how to explain this, like.
That's the creaminess, right?
It's like a frothy, like not a milkshake, but you know,
creams around your teeth. You know, like you got nutted in. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Kind of has like a weird aroma. It's like
that's that lake they get the water from.
It's like a sweet kind of. I don't know. I can't explain this. Kind of like this, just like weird sweet taste. It's like a beer with sweet taste. Like I guess like somebody took a beer and put a scoop of ice cream or something in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, I personally, I mean, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not real bad. It's not real great either. I give it a C, I think, or a C minus. But
yeah, I'd say a C minus, maybe a C and a half a swallow. I mean, it's not bad.
Only a half a swallow. Wow.
Yeah,
I think it has potential, but there's something. Like I told Jammer last week, is like something underneath, which I think is the water they use. It's just something tastes nasty. It tastes good, but there's something nasty undertone. You know, it's like something.
It's like it has a. Like when you smell it, like the smell is the same taste. It's like a sweet. It's like a sweet, like almost buttery tasting kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I told Jammer. Like a little
The
buttery
taste is like kind of like chlorine city water.
Yeah. I think it's the water they use. I don't know. I think it might be better if they used a different water. That's just me saying it.
Maybe they should start using Zephyr Hills bottled water to make it. I don't know.
Yeah. It cost them a lot of money when they could just pull the water from the lake. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's just weird. It's like,
yeah. It's not really bad, but it's not really good. Yeah.
Just has this, I don't know how to explain this. Like,
it does have a nice mouthfeel, like you're saying, like the creaminess or the buttery.
Like it's kind of like when you have that, like, trying to kennel corn, the popcorn.
Yeah.
Not the one that has a caramel, but it's a butter one that's popped in the kettle. That's the smell I keep getting. It's like almost like kennel corn. Kettle corn fucking beer. I don't know how to explain it. It's like almost like a buttery, corny taste. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not super bad. There's some undertones on it that I don't like. I don't know whether that's the water or some hops they use or something.
The aftertaste.
Yeah.
The first taste on the palate that's not bad. It's kind of. Sorry, we had a bunch of mosquitoes flying by.
Man, what the hell? Are they driving through your yard?
Yeah, mosquitoes. But it kind of has that first taste on the palate is kind of like that sweet buttery taste, but then the aftertaste is just like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, maybe it's fish sperm from the lake. I don't know.
Oh.
It's not bad. I mean, I've seen Genesee cream ale since I was a kid, but I never tried it.
Yeah, I've tried it a couple times when I was a kid. I didn't like it back then, but my palate when I was 16, 17-year-old, yeah. I don't like it still, but it's not real. I mean, I could drink it, but I'm just hoping the next cream ale we have is a lot better.
I don't know. I mean, this seems like a cheaper beer.
Yeah, and it is $10.99 for a 12-pack. I mean, $9.99 for a 12-pack.
I mean, it's not the alcohol content. I mean, you don't have that alcohol taste to it.
Listen to this, PD. $9.99 for a 12-pack, right? It's not a craft beer, and it's shipped from New York. It's made in New York, all the way down here to Florida, and it's still only $9.99 a 12-pack. So,
cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. Up in New York, I'm sure you probably get it for $7 or $8, probably.
Oh, wait. I mean, it's not. Man, like I said, it's not a bad beer. It's just the aftertaste has like this weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's like a weird city water tasting type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like
that's what I get too. Like something with the water. It's good beer, but it's something with the water too. Though it's like bringing it down.
It's kind of like when you drink well water compared to city water. It's like that difference. It's like there's something different. It's like I don't know if they're putting like
even county water compared to city water.
Like well water is 10 times better than city water, and
really?
It's like weird.
Well, they put chlorine and fluoride and shit like that in city water.
Aftertaste of city water is like the same thing as this, so they must.
I won't drink shit on a tap. Screw that.
I think they're just using tap water when they make this. Is what they're doing.
Only thing I use tap water for is if I make coffee. I figure I was going through a filter. Hopefully that filters some shit out.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to go run out and buy a fucking 20-pack or anything, but...
No. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to drink a lot of these either because it's just a weird taste. So after about 2 or 3 of them, I'd be like, okay, I've had enough of Genesee for tonight. Too many Genesees want to make you roll yourself down the Genesee River.
Rolling down the Genesee River.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a swallow and a C-. That's what I'm going to do.
I'd say half a swallow and C-. I mean, it's not bad. It's I'd prefer it. I would drink this over the strawberry shit.
Now, Diddy, most stuff we give us a swallow to, unless it's like a D. Or
okay, well then I give it a C- and a swallow, but
okay.
I'm just saying it's better than the strawberry shit.
If it's ranging from a C- to a B plus, we will still give it a swallow. There's even been some A- A plus where I only give it a swallow.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you get up to that A section, though. You give it. I mean, even a B plus, swallow and a quarter, A plus, and double swallow, or something. That's the only way I give it a double swallow. If I give it an A plus, it gets a double swallow.
I don't know. I don't like weird taste. It's kind of like when people order like Shock Top or freaking
Shock Top's
Mexican one that smells like piss.
Corona.
Jesus Christ. Should remember that one. Yeah, it's like, dude, if you have to put fruit in your beer to make it taste better, it's not fucking good.
Yeah. I like the Joe puts lime in all of his Bud Lights. Why?
No,
To make the Bud Light taste better, I guess.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why do you have to put fruit in beer?
Right. I mean, I understand lime beer. Yeah, if you want to go buy a beer already got the lime in it, there you go. But why would put a lime in a good Bud Light? Yeah.
I wouldn't even drink a Bud Light. Period.
Speaking of lime beers,
I drink Bud Light for years, but
I don't know if you ever had them back when it was out. But you remember Miller Chill? Was there lime beer? But
never had it.
Before it was Miller Chill, it was called Miller Chilada, and didn't have most Mexican chiladas have the clamato juice in it.
Yeah.
But the Miller Chill, the seasoning, pepper, salt, lemon, lime, it tasted really good. Then Bud Light, of course, came out with Bud Light Lime. So now Miller Chill's like, oh, we got to revamp this and make it a lime beer. So it was just a lime beer after that.
Yeah.
And they renamed it from Chilada to Miller Chill. And then it went down. I loved it when it was a Chilada. It actually tasted really good. But when they made it Miller Chill, it was like just a regular lime beer again. I was like, they screwed it up.
Well, it's kind of like those beers we tried, the Clamatas or whatever the hell they're disgusting, dude.
Oh, Clamatos.
Who drinks this shit?
Chiladas. Yeah, that's enchiladas. I drink this
Who
shit.
drinks this shit? White women.
No, the chiladas, the tomato one?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, Mexicans drink that shit.
Well, I don't know. Mexicans and white women. That's it. Nobody else
I don't even know any white women that drink that shit.
Same with the Bud Light seltzers. Who the fuck drinks that stuff? It's disgusting.
I'm like, yeah.
Have all the Bud Light seltzers, the fucking lemon, lime, fucking blackberry, and strawberry, and that shit don't sell, man.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking White Claw.
What's really sad is if Jammer doesn't get the old channel back up, we did all those seltzers for nothing. We did like friggin', I don't know, 40 different seltzers.
Well, we did a couple seltzers. They were disgusting. We did the freaking things with the whatever the enchilada ones or whatever the hell they're called.
Enchilada.
Whatever the hell, the one with the tomato shit in them.
That's not a seltzer.
No, I'm just saying we did those too, and they were disgusting.
Chilada. Do we do the Modelo Chilada or?
We had the Bud Light one.
Yeah.
And then we did one other one.
Probably Modelo.
And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Who the hell drinks this shit?
Modelo's pretty good. I make my own though when I do those. I used to make my own.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not fucking drinking alcohol to drink spicy shit. One that I drink freaking bowling alleys, Bloody Marys, hot and spicy.
At the bowling alley?
Yeah. Remember when you and James used to go bowling on Sundays?
You mean Jammer?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they use Mrs. T's Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah, well, anyway, so we went to one Sunday, and you guys are like, all right, well, we're going to all right, we're doing Bloody Marys. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, and we did Bloody Marys for I don't know how many freaking couple hours. And then I'm like, every time I burp, I taste like fermented tomatoes. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, had heartburn for like freaking 3 days.
One time, me and Jammer did so many Bloody Marys that I don't know if it was the bowling alley or Cheers, but I had like allergic reaction. I woke up the next day, I had red dots all over me. I was like what the fuck? To it like hot sauce and horseradish and whatever.
Yeah, that shit was, dude. The first sip of that, I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm like sweating. This freaking like 68 degrees in the bowling alley. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, I can't fucking breathe.
I had one at Cheers one time. Little, what's her name made it? Kimmy's daughter. But it was a special, and it came with a, they put like a skewer with like olives and shit like that on it. Well, it had stuff like that, but it had like tomatoes, onions, and it had like a slider on the top part of the skewer. It was like a little hamburger slider. So by the time I got done drinking that whole thing, eating the slider, all the shit off I was like, man, I felt like I had a big ass lunch. I was like, holy shit.
I'm not about that, man. I mean, I think the whole thing, whatever tomato juice they use is, I'm like, dude, that shit don't agree with me. I don't know what they use.
That was Mrs. T's, I think, at the bowling alley. I don't know about Cheers. I think Cheers actually use regular tomato juice, I think.
Yeah, I only drank beer and occasionally liquor there, but once in a while I used to drink wine there.
Yeah. At Cheers?
Back in my wine day, yeah. I'm like, I'm not drinking beer anymore. I'm just drinking wine. They would give it to me in this little fucking weird fruity cup. I'm like, can I get it in a regular fucking cup? I'm like, what the hell is this weird fucking little fruity cup?
Yeah, I'm not a big wine drinker.
You're like half a fucking fag over here drinking a fucking wine.
Yeah, looking like one and feeling full.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I'm a fat ass fag, yeah.
All right, so I was going to ask you certain athletes, and you just give me the first thought that comes to your mind about that athlete.
All right.
The first one is George the Animal Steel.
Turnbuckle eater.
That was good. You didn't know it was going to be about wrestling, did you?
I had no idea. Sports like fucking actual athletes, Like,
yeah, these are real athletes. What the hell? Okay. The Ultimate Warrior.
Rope shaker.
Yep. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I remember Ricky the Dragon, but what the hell is he famous for? I don't remember even his finishing move.
He used to do a thing, karate chop off to like top or middle rope. And something else off the top rope. But karate chop, and he used to do something else off the rope. And he used to do the body press too, where they whip you to the rope and then come.
Oh, yeah.
He was a body presser.
Body presser, yeah.
All right. Ted the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Briefcase full of money.
Jake the Snake.
Snake.
The Snake, yeah.
Snake. Snake.
Rey Mysterio Jr., remember him?
Yeah, he had the fucking mask. He used to do the fucking flip thing where he wrapped his legs around his head and flipped him over.
Okay.
Flipper guy.
Fucking Tito Santana.
Arriba!
Sting. You remember Sting?
Coming out of rafters with a baseball bat.
There you go. Rowdy Piper.
Kilt.
Right. I remember his famous line from that movie They Live is, I'm all about bubblegum and kicking ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm all about bubblegum and kicking ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah. Andre the Giant. Arriba. Oh, wait. That's the wrong Mexican. Wait, he's French.
He's just big ass motherfucker. Remember from the one fucking weird movie he was in.
There's a documentary on HBO about him, and it goes way back. I've never seen young pictures of Andre back in the 60s or whatever. He was like
big ass fucking sideburn things.
Well, yeah, but he was also skinny back then. You hardly, because I guess his gigantism or whatever disease he had started progressing more as he became an adult and got older, But so back then he looked normal. He was still tall, like say when he was like 22 years old, he was 6'8".
Was he still called Andre the Giant?
His original name was some weird name in
Pierre
French. Something weird like that, really. It was like something the Giant. It wasn't Andre the Giant, but it was some other weird, like some famous folklore giant in France. That like Paul Bunyan here in the U.S. That's what they called him, pretty much. Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. Well, he hung. He killed himself.
He did. No, he had a heart attack.
Yeah,
but pretty much steroids and stuff, probably.
Yeah, it's drugs, steroids.
I like how you said he hung out. He killed himself.
I was thinking of Chris Benoit because of the whole Eddie Guerrero thing. His fucking
they're buddies.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably one of the most decorated Mexican wrestlers.
Yeah, in recent times. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes, the Great American Dream.
Dusty Rhodes. He slurred a lot. See, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, the Undertaker.
Choke slam.
John Cena.
Can't see me.
All right, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Is it Bret the Hitman Hart? The fucking figure 4 fucking reverse thing.
Oh yeah, he did the
Scorpion. Whatever the hell it's called.
Almost like the Scorpion Deathlock, but it was called the Cloverleaf, I think. Cloverleaf. I can't remember. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, coming at you, Elizabeth. Oh yeah.
All right, Ric Flair.
Woo!
Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. Did you do anything? I did a mic drop for Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but after he's getting hit, he's shaking like he's got fucking. He's having a seizure and then leg drop somebody.
My favorite time of Hulk Hogan was.
And he made a porno.
Because I didn't even know that. But anyhow, when he came to WWF, I was a little pissed because I wasn't a Bob Backlund fan by any means, but Bob Backlund lost the belt to the Iron Sheik. All of a sudden, Hogan comes in out of nowhere. Bob Backlund's with him. He's like, and he beats Iron Sheik, gets the belt, and you never see Bob Backlund again. It's like, bye-bye, Bob.
That was the end of Bob Backlund.
You did see him later. Years later, you did see him, but yeah, Bob Backlund sucked.
It was bye-bye, Bob.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Smashing beers together, and he's like,
yeah.
And he's like,
how about The Rock?
Rock. Can't do it.
I look like that Paul Bearer for The Undertaker. I was like,
shit, paint your face red, you be him. Shit.
I forgot about Paul Bearer. Yeah, I have WWE 2K19 for PlayStation 4, and I got a bunch of legends on there. I downloaded them. People made them. And every time I play with them, I'm like, dead, 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 alive. Dead, 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 alive. I'm like, holy shit.
Must have been alcohol, something related with alcohol, suicide, or drug overdose.
Yeah, or heart attack, which most likely is probably coming from
the
steroid use. Yeah, I'm surprised Hogan's still alive. I'm surprised Ric Flair's still alive because Ric Flair's like
Rick. I thought Ric Flair was going to die like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he had some type
or some shit.
Yeah, and he's like the what's that guy on the Rolling Stones? Keith Richards. He's like the Keith Richards of wrestling.
Yeah, it's like what's his name says. What the hell is Dennis Leary says? I see Keith Richards does a commercial. Kids, don't do drugs. He's like, guess what, Keith? We can't do them because you fucking did them all. And I was like fucking Road Warriors, man. Animal, you couldn't stay off fucking drugs, man.
A lot of them drugs, and then you get in trouble. Then it's like Scott Steiner is not allowed back in the WWE because when he went there after WCW, he's like roided out or whatever. Nobody likes him.
I mean, you see when he first came into wrestling,
yeah,
and then he used to wear the Michigan shit and the headgear and all that.
Well, no, that was Rick Steiner.
Rick Steiner, yes.
And then Scott Steiner was a brother.
Yeah. Well, Rick Steiner used to be. I mean, he wasn't like bulky and shit. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, he's fucking like.
No, Rick Steiner never got real huge. It was Scott Steiner got like real pumped
Scott
up.
Steiner, he's the one that's the fucking.
Yeah, he had the longer hair back when he was younger,
yes.
and he became Big Papa Pump.
Big Papa Pump.
Yeah, that was Scott Steiner. That Rick Steiner still had the goatee.
The one that had the big ass goatee.
Yeah, he was good actually. Rick Steiner. Scott Steiner was good too, but I actually liked the Big Papa Pump character when he came out with it. But you could tell he was roided up. I mean, come on, he was a freak daddy.
He wasn't a big dude. I mean, he was muscular, but he wasn't like huge.
Yeah,
when he came in. Now all of a sudden he's just like.
I wish I could see a transformation video where it shows him from 1988 going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious because he wasn't. I mean, he wasn't like some little tiny little dude. I mean, he was decent size,
but he was slim.
Like,
he was
athletic. He wasn't all muscular looking.
He was athletic. Remember, he used to do the Frankensteiner, get somebody up in the top rope and do the flip thing where he gets their feet up on his legs up on their shoulders and does a backflip.
Yeah. But he wasn't like he was decent size. He wasn't like all like ripped and shit like when he became the fucking crazy dude.
Oh yeah. Because when they got years and years later, like 90s, I don't know, 95, 96, 97, that's where he started getting really jacked. And then about 98 is when he got rid of the black hair, went 98, 99, the Big Papa Pump. Yeah, he went with the Big Pop, and the Big Papa Pump persona is kind of a mix of Billy Graham and Hulk Hogan, really. Superstar Billy Graham and Hulk Hogan. Because that was same shit Superstar Billy Graham used to do, kissing the muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having a hard time getting that bicep up there. Yeah. Do the other thing, like kiss it and then give it an elbow. Yeah.
Fucking weird asses.
Yeah, but he did a good version, and then he added the freak daddy, your freak daddy, and Big Papa Pump, your freak daddy. I forget the other one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, what was the Booker T was the funniest one though, man.
I like Booker T.
Yeah, the funny ass line, man.
I remember one time they cursed on live TV.
Hate the player, hate the game.
Was that him that came out with that? I thought that was Stuart Scott.
No, that was fucking fucker. No, that was fucking Booker T.
Oh, I remember one time they were doing live. It was live Nitro, and Mean Gene was interviewing them. Harlem Heat and Sherry Martel was with them. Scary Sherry and
Scary Sherry.
And he's like, he's getting all hyped up. He's doing the interview, and he's like, "Motherfucker!" He's like. Scary Sherry's like, and
find the word. Don't say those.
And his brother steps in. Yeah, you know what we're talking about, Steiners. Whatever.
Well, actually, you know what? If you look back at like when the WCW started like getting hyped up like really bad when they had the NWO and all that bullshit, like even right before that started. I think that was more popular than the WWE.
Yeah, well, they had all the because really at one time, I mean, the mid '90s, early to mid '90s, you had all the old WWF stars in the WCW. You had Hogan, you had,
but it was just more entertaining. It was like, it's more like It wasn't like this is like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna go in the ring and I'm gonna kick you and then you grab me and then I grab. It wasn't like it was more like story based than like the WWE. It's just like kind of like get in the ring and fuck each other up type shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it was like two different things. Because you had Eric Bischoff doing a WWE or WCW at that time, and they came out to NWO because it was kind of boring a little bit before the NWO. You know, they had their little storylines off and on. You had like what the hell is that demon guy's name? Shit, I can't remember his name. Anyhow, once that whole NWO shit kicked off, it was on like Donkey Kong, man. It was
like holy shit! I started watching wrestling again. I'm like, dude, this shit is fucking interesting. I like this.
Yeah. I forgot how long it was, but WCW Nitro beat Monday Night Raw like 18 months in a row or something in the ratings or something, you know. So that means it was doing good. I mean, yeah.
And then of course they bought everybody out and brought them all back to the fucking WWE.
And I don't even think they paid Ted Turner that much to buy the rights to the WCW. Not that much.
They probably screwed him.
Yeah, like $6 million or $3 million. I forget what the hell.
They have an Irish name.
Yeah.
Like,
it's funny, man.
I don't know.
Oh, you got dropped. You got kicked, P. Diddy. Probably from violating YouTube's shit. One viewer, thanks for watching. I hope you didn't report us for Diddy saying something. Sometimes Diddy forgets. He's got a mouth on him. All right, Diddy's coming back in. All right, Diddy. Well,
power like flickered. And,
don't talk about different ethnic groups in a bad way.
I'm not down in any race, religion, anything. I'm just saying this cheap motherfucker.
All right.
It's known around the world. I mean, that's what people call it. I don't know.
But anyhow, yeah, then he makes deals. Well, you come back, yeah. Then
he starts screwing everybody, and then everybody started leaving again or retiring, and then 10 years later, he's like, "Oh well, come on back. We're gonna have a fucking." It's like, dude, now we're watching fucking 60-year-old fucking wrestlers. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he really screwed Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, even though Superfly Snuka might have killed that girl, but he wasn't convicted, wasn't taken to court. But because of all that, they downgraded.
He was taken. They did have a court hearing, but he died.
No. I'm talking about back in the 80s when it all happened.
Happened, yes.
They got rid of Snook at one time, and he came back, and they made him look like a jungle dummy, like a dumb guy from the jungle. Yeah, and he was like one of the top wrestlers in the early 80s.
Started in the 80s.
Until Hogan came around, he was like one of the biggest stars in the WWE.
Hogan came around, he was still one of the biggest stars, man.
Yeah.
He used to fight Don Morocco all the time.
That Don Morocco, he had the Roddy Piper thing going on.
I remember it's like every Saturday wrestling, it was like Snooker's fighting Don Morocco. Or Don Morocco smacked him in the face with a microphone, and he
I remember that one.
Yeah. Like cut himself.
I remember that. I remember when Roddy Piper smashed him to have coconut stuffed a banana in his mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
Pineapple, coconut, something like that. I think it was a pineapple, maybe. Roddy, man, all those guys are dead. Roddy Piper, Snuka. I didn't think Roddy Piper would be dead because a couple years he was roided up, I think, a little bit, but not for a lot of years, only a couple years.
Back like
late 80s.
Yeah,
86, 87, 88. Up until he did that movie.
Hot Rod's Corner or whatever.
Yeah, and he did that movie, They Live. But in the 90s, when he was in WCW, he wasn't really jacked up or anything. So there's another one, a heart attack. What was he, 55, 57? I don't know how old he was. But
yeah, let's go show how old we're getting.
Yeah, that's true.
Push a 50.
Speaking of that, here's to our brother who passed away 9 years ago.
I don't have a drink, so
I got a sip left.
Maybe a tiny bit.
9 years though, and he was really worried about the day he passed away, as it was storming towards the end of the day. badass lightning storm. And by the time he passed away, the storm went away too. It was like the storm came in and took him.
It's like, boom, gone, storm. He's gone, storm's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that fucker, man.
Yeah. He'd be, man, if he seen all his kids right now, he'd be rolling over in his grave.
He'd probably fucking kill the two of them. And the wife.
Yeah.
Damn, nah, I'm not related to these fuckers. Fuck them.
Well, I'm still there for them if they want to come back to reality.
Yeah, come back to reality and get rid of all this fucking stupid snowflake bullshit.
Yeah. You froze. You froze up. And you're frozen still. You're still frozen. But I hear
remember what her name is, but
okay, you're unfrozen.
I'm back. I gotta take a leak. Well, actually, we should end the video.
Let's go ahead and end this one. 53 minutes. Yeah, well, let's do the other cream ale, and you could go on about take your pee. We lost our one viewer. God damn it.
Carl started rambling on.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Shagdog, Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
And Diddy.
You need to turn the light on, too. You're getting dark.
Got it. Darkness.
All right.
Darkness is my friend.